How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to talk about why your abs are not aligned. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Also, if you're interested in online personal training from me, simply comment below in the comments section. I will get back to you guys with more details. So some people have what is called staggered abs, you guys, or they're not aligned. When your rectus abdominal muscles are not lined up, for example, most people abs are side by side. Some people's will be one up, one down, one up, one down, one up, one down. So they'll be not aligned. So how can you get rid of this? How can you fix this? If you have uneven abs from top to bottom, then this is generally caused by two things. That's you're not properly working all four muscles of your abdominal region. Four muscle groups are going to be your rectus abdominals, your transverse abdominals, your exterior and interior obliques. Generally, when people work out their abs, they put a lot of concentration in the top four abs and not much into the bottom two. So if your top four look really good, your bottom two don't look good, that's because you're not training your lower two, or you have too high of a body fat percentage. But what happens if the sides are not aligned too? So the tops cannot be aligned, but then the sides cannot be aligned. So let's keep talking about the top four. If you see the top four abs, but not your bottom two, this isn't always the case. You could, again, have too much body fat. The second thing you cannot be seeing it is because you're not training your ab muscles properly. Now, with the sides, you can't do much for the sides. If your abs are side to side, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, they're staggered, they're not aligned, that's genetics, you guys. You can't switch that. No matter what you do, you cannot switch how they are. That is 100% genetics. But if one side is super shredded and the other side isn't very shredded, what you can do is you can make sure to train this side more, or make sure that you're performing the exercise properly. Generally, when people do exercises, they like to favor one side over the other, and that could be a reason why one side isn't as developed as the other. But for general placement, if one is higher, one's a little bit lower, one's higher, one's a little bit lower, you cannot switch that, you guys. That is genetics, and that is how your abs are made. But what I've seen is that people who usually have not defined or not aligned abs, they have pretty crazy ab development. So that's just my take on that. I've seen a lot of pretty crazy people. I believe George St. Pierre, his abs too are not really defined. They're kind of staggered a little bit. His abs are crazy, you guys. So that's another thing. Like, you can have abs like him. That'd be crazy. So again, if they're not aligned, you can't do anything about it. But if they're shredded on one side, shredded not on the other, then just perform your ab exercises properly. You will see some better results. So end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please like the video and share it. Thanks again.